here at Quilt Market in Houston, Texas at the Aurifil booth, and they have 4 new designers with new thread collections out. And our first up is this guy here, Mark Lipinski.
Hi, you might remember me.
Tell us about your thread.
I have 3 new collections with Aurifil, which, by the way, are my very favorite threads. Now, you might think that I'm doing this for money or for celebrity, but no, baby. If I put my name on it, you know it's got to be good. I love Aurifil thread, which is cotton thread from Italy, imported from Italy, because, oh, I should be telling Jody this, right? Because,
you can tell them.
Okay. Because this thread is fabulous, because it's very thin, which means that when you use the 50 weight and you are piecing with it, come on, Joe, when you're piecing with it, you get less bulk and you don't have any like heavy seams. I love that. The other thing is, because it's so thin and it's so good, is that there's a lot more that goes on your bobbin. So that means you're changing your bobbin a lot less.
Right.
It's color fast. It's practically lint free. There's no blowing into that little box. You know
Which
that?
isn't good for your machine.
To hell with the machine. The thread, you don't have to do it. It's fabulous. The other thing about it is that it comes in hundreds and hundreds of colors.
And they're adding 36 right now at market.
That's exactly right. Well, my three little things here are this. First, we have the basic collection. It's all my favorite basic threads for 50 weight. It's for piecing.
Right.
Okay, Jody, and now here's the intermediate collection. My intermediate collection is 28 weight, and it's for quilting.
For quilting.
Now look, all these fabulous colors, all the variegateds, perfect for quilting. Then here's the ultra collection, Jode. You have to have it.
Collection.
The mega ultra collection. It's the blue, and here we have. What do you know? We have the 28 count for quilting. All these beautiful colors, and then when you flip over the kit,
oh, what a cool box!
You have all these great colors in 50 weight for piecing. Dude, I have to tell you something. Somebody on my blog, marklipinski.com, said, and I will quote, once you use Aurifil thread, everything else feels like sewing with straw. And honestly, that's the truth. So I'm stealing that line as my very own. If you ever run into that lady, call her a liar.
Okay, your time's up. It's time for Pat Sloan. Congratulations on your 2 collections.
2 collections. Very fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did collection in 50 weight thread, and then I did another collection in 40 weight. And so I want to show you the threads. You want to see them?
Sure.
Okay. I really like the 50 weight thread for a lot of my work. I will do piecing, I will do quilting, I will do blanket stitching, all with this.
Why do you choose the 50 for something like the blanket stitching or the quilting? Because usually you use a heavier, which would be a lower number, thread.
Right. I actually will use both the 50 and the 40.
Okay.
And it depends on the look that I want. The 50 is a little thinner, so if I'm using a thread that blends in, then the thread won't be so much of a feature.
So it depends on the use.
It depends on the look, right?
Yeah.
How do I want it to look? And on the collection, I picked threads that will do heavy duty. They'll do a lot of different things for you.
Oh, okay.
If you open them up and take one strand out, I think that these colors will blend with, and they do for me, blend with a lot of different fabrics.
So these are workhorses that you use a lot.
Yes, yes. This is a great starter pack that can do a lot for a quilter.
What about the other collection?
The other collection is more for me with the piecing. So I'm going to do a lot of piecing with this, but I'm also going to use these colors to do my machine quilting, and then when I want a heavier blanket stitch for my applique. Okay. So I have a different color collection here because of the use that I have for them.
Right.
And I want to show you something cool that I did up.
This stitch sampler, that's a great idea. You know, it takes time to do something like this, but it's worth it.
I took these strips and fused them, and because I do blanket stitch for my applique, I want to take all the weights that Aurifil has and stitch it with different lengths for each weight, so that now I can go before I start a project and see, you know, do I like the weight and how that feels? Do I like this size stitch? And it's all laid out for me.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that is worth doing.
It is. It
Yep.
is. It takes
Do
a few
some testing.
minutes, but it's very worth doing.
Great.
So you're going to go do one when you go home?
Absolutely I am, especially because it's an opportunity to use Aurifil thread.
Of course.
Next up is Marianne.
Marianne, you're going to love her.
I haven't met her before.
She's awesome.
Oh, great. See
Yeah.
you over there. Marianne, you're from France.
Hi Jodie, it's great to meet you.
Oh, wonderful to meet you.
This is my first time at Quilt Market showing my
it
designs.
is?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought you came here all the time.
No.
Oh.
This is my first time. I have been designing in France for 5 years. I have a design company called the Cinnamon Patch.
Uh-huh.
I'm Irish American, but I've been adopted by France for a long time now. So a lot of people think I'm French, but I'm not French. I work with wool felt. This is the fabric that I like to use the most. And I also work with patchwork fabrics. And in the past couple of years, I've started using Aurifil's beautiful Lana thread in my designs.
Because the wool goes so well with the felt. Yeah. And you do handwork.
My love is hand embroidery, and all of my designs are embellished with appliques and hand embroidery. The beauty of Lana is it's a wool and acrylic mix. It works well on fabric, but it also works particularly well on wool felt, as you can see.